Hello mates, my name is Risk and welcome to Hush Little Lily. It's a game about a girl who is trapped in a house and we're supposed to help her get out of there. So, let's start the game. How would you like to be addressed at? Mr. You open your eyes. The room feels just as it did before you fell asleep. Cold, inhospitable, rank with the stench of humidity and rust. There is barely any light to guide your way, but you've adjusted to the darkness for so long you don't really need it. Your heart is pounding excitedly, and then you hear it. Her voice. A girl is crying not too far away, and a gentle breeze filters through the unlocked door. Oh, click icon to view interactable objects. Just so you know. Oh, that's cool. An empty food bowl. Even if it's filled, you aren't going to touch it. Rusty iron shackles are hanging from the stone wall, but you aren't bound by them. A reminder of the world a prisoner might never see again. Okay. The door was made heavy and thick so one cannot break it down easily. It's usually tied closed, but tonight it is unlocked. You're free to go. It's now or never. You can only save in certain hallway. Be sure to keep a lookout for the icon below. Hey, I click save. What the heck? I wanted to click save. Well, I think we found the source of the audio. The cell's door opens very slowly. This one feels heavier, despite you know for a fact it is not. This room, just like the other ones before, but a girl is inside. The door is open, but she's bound by a chain, so maybe she couldn't open it herself? A small, frail-looking little girl, bound by the ankle by a shackle chained to the floor. She was kept so tantalizingly close to a stool standing right in front of her, with this shiny brass key to her freedom sitting on top, all just away enough from the girl, so even if she crawled and stretched her arm, she couldn't touch it. "Who is there?" she asks. Oh hey, she's no longer bound by the shackles. That was amazing. She's much stronger than she got credit for. She probably noticed you're not the one she expects. Your breathing is much less pronounced. Your presence just not terrifying compared to it. The girl stares at you, feelings mixing in her bright little eyes. "Are you with the monster?" "Leave Lily alone. Leave Lily alone." "Lily? Is there another girl?" "Lily wants to go back to mommy and dad." Oh, she might be talking about herself in third person. She backs away from you and against the wall, her little hands quickly covering her face. On the verge of tears, about to break down crying some more. "I am a friend. Be quiet. I don't have the patience for this." That's quite passive-aggressive, isn't it? "I'm a friend." You try to gently reassure the little girl that you are here to help, which only brings up her suspicions. Can I save the game, by the way? Oh yeah, it says in the hallway. Hey, I did just save! Didn't it say I can save in the Who cares? Dear diary, Lily have to make sure to write in the diary often. Lily wants to record everything. Okay. You try to gently reassure the little girl that you're here to help, but she doesn't listen. She just keeps shaking her head at every word. She will need proof. Proof? What kind of proof? That's not important right now. I'm trying to go back. I guess I'm picking up the key? Shiny brass key rests on the stool. Perfect fit for a heavy lock. You approach the little girl, key in hand. Her whole body trembles in fear, like a trapped tiny animal, but she sees the key in your hands. Still scared, but hopeful, she stares at you. She's shaking so much, it's making this difficult. You have to calm her down. Sing a lullaby. With my voice, she might just scream. "Hush, little girl, don't say a word." Okay, I'm not gonna sing that. I'm going to get you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, I'm gonna get you a diamond ring. Okay. Singing's done. I'm not singing ever again. You better get the hell out. As he's singing, the girl slowly comes down. What? Recognition in her eyes. She knows this song. Someone has sang it to her before. When she finally stopped shivering, you carefully opened the lock on her shackle and let it fall. Her ankle is bruised, just like her palms and her knees. She must have tried very hard to reach the key before. Thank you. It's nothing, don't worry about it. You offer her a smile, which she sheepishly returns. What's your name? Lily, what's your name, mister? Don't worry about it, mister is good for now. She doesn't seem fully convinced by this, but nods. We have to get out of here fast. Alright, the monster is coming back. It said it was going to eat Lily. It said Lily's never seen Mommy and Daddy again. The girl tears up a little more. You gently pat her on the back to reassure her. I'm also reassured because now I know she's not some sort of a criminal bound to these shackles. You're getting added back to them. You have to have a hope. Yeah, Lily have to stay hopeful. The girl attempts to be brave and puffs her chest, even though she still looks somewhat hesitant. Let's get out of here together, mister. Let's hurry. Alright, Lily. Can I use this as a weapon? A shackle ball chained to the floor. It looks uncomfortable beyond relief. Lily gently rubs her ankle just by looking at it. Damn, that can be used by as quite a weapon. How about this stool? The stool where the key rested, now it's no use. Why would it leave a key on a stool? I mean, it probably knew that the little girl isn't gonna reach there, but I think it just means the entity is evil. So, anything else? Oh, I can inspect that. Lily walks over to the window and tries to reach it. It's too tall for her. It doesn't seem to be boarded up, though. Can you lift Lily? Is it a good idea, though? We don't even know what's over there, and if something bad happens, I don't know if I can come and... Okay. You hold Lily and gently raise her up to look out the window. What do you see? Not much, it's dark. It is super late. Mommy will be very mad at Lily. Okay, let's get out of here. Lily looks between you and the door, eagerly awaiting to leave. So, about the monster. It's a terrible thing. Lily was just out picking flowers and it grabbed Lily by the neck. The girl held her own throat, caressing the area. When Lily woke up, Lily was here. And the monster was looking at Lily. It is big and wide and mean. And has an ugly, ugly face. And it's always laughing at Lily. The little girl pouts. It's gonna be alright. The monster is gone. For now. Yeah, let's go quick before he comes back. Don't want to see his ugly ass mug again. Alright. Also, I think I had an option to talk to Lily there. I don't know if I missed something important. Old wall lamps that light your way. Cool. Door. Let's play hide and seek. As you open the door, you can smell the putrid scent of blood in the air. It's fresh and cold, rustier than the old iron chains. The room inside has no windows or furniture. The shackles had been ripped off the walls, leaving nothing behind except Mr. Bones. On the wall, someone has left a message painted in bright red blood, and you have a feeling you know who the sender was. Let's play hide and seek. This was recent. Too recent. And they used way more blood than necessary, making each letter drip more and more until forming a puddle of blood in the floor underneath. The girl covers her mouth to not let out a scared shriek, shivering in place. But it is not really certain if it was because of the message or the yellowish skull so casually thrown in a corner of the room. Wake up, buddy. I'm here to bust you out. Lily started to get overwhelmed by the terrifying message on the wall in the skull at the corner. Look away! You'll be fine. Lily is trembling, quietly begging to get out. Okay. The game starts. Lily has been trembling in place for the entire time, paralyzed by fear, her eyes practically glued to the wall. Are we playing a game with the monster? This is not a nice game. Lily doesn't want to play. She might break into tears again. Offer her a hug, pat her head. You hand gently strokes the girl's head. I'll take care of you, everything will be fine. She sniffles, looking up to your eyes and slowly regaining her determination, nodding twice. Thank you, mister. Alright, I'm out of here. What's this? What's that? I guess it's telling me there is a path for each way. Let's check this front door. It's locked. Oh, what should we do? Do we need to find another key? Another key? Yeah. Oh, hey, look over there. It's so high up, mister. You know what time it is? It is piggyback time. Alright, sure. Oh, it's covered. She seems so happy when she knew it's piggyback time. Alright. Did I miss something? Hey, there is a key by the blood. I can't believe I missed it. You kneel close to the pool of blood underneath and saw a key. You take the key. Lily gasps. Don't touch it! It's dirty! No touchy! Maybe the key is important. We can't leave it behind. Can't you clean it at least? Dismissively, you use your sleeve to clean the blood off the brass key. It's sticky, but it goes away fast. Okay, now it looks good to Lily. It's Lily approved. Thank you, Mr. Skull. Actually, his name is Mr. Bones. You found the key in the lock, blah blah blah. There is a huge gaping hole on the right. You carefully look down the hole. It's way too deep. A fall down here would be fatal. You squint your eyes to see further down. I don't see anything in there. It's actually quite safe. What are you looking at, mister? We have to jump across the hole. Lily looks behind herself. She turns to you. Nope, Lily can't jump over that. Lily will fall. Yeah, you're too short. Bet you never ate your veggies. Lily does. Lily eats them all. From the way she refused to maintain eye contact, it's easy to tell she's lying. If you did eat them, you would be big and strong like me. Then you could jump over this hole. Lily crosses her arms and pouts. Let's find something to make a bridge. Minnie, that's not true. I eat them like this. Numb. That was, I'll just cut it out in editing. This room feels cozy. It's such a nice dining room. Lily has never been in one of these before. The little girl wanders in, her steps becoming much more cautious. She seems afraid of breaking or touching anything. This is not your house. Feel free to break everything. Break all this shit. Take the broom. Lily picks up the broom and starts to sweep. Hey, I have allergy to that. Are you trying to kill me? Lily loves to help at home. Lily tries hard to be a good so mommy will smile more. Your mommy must be so proud. She smiles and nods, very proud of herself. Lily, after looking around for a bit, turns to you. After we get out of here, at the monster's house, Lily wants to invite Mister to Lily's house, so you can meet Mommy and Daddy. What if they don't like me? They are going to like you. You are so very kind and nice, mister. Except that one time you were talking shit about me eating veggies. Lily knows they will like you a lot. But we don't have a nice dining room like this one, but Lily still likes the small table at home. Hey Lily, check the drawers. Lily let out a soft exclamation when looking at the displayed plates. Each little piece of porcelain looks simple, fragile, and incredibly expensive. When Lily grows up, Lily wants to have big house and buy cute things like these to show them off. How are plates cute? Am I missing something? The little girl turns to look at you. When Lily's grown up, she will invite Mister to look at Lily's cute things. I'm just gonna... You're gonna have a house full of plates? Promise. Okay, fine. I'll go and see a house full of plates if I have to. Lily, is this everything? There is nothing for use at the table or under it. It's just a very stuttery piece of wood. Lily, however, is fully interested. Of course she is. She carefully caresses the surface with an open hand, cleaning the dust and revealing the glossy surface. It's so nice! It's like the one we have at home. Oh, not like the one we have at home, excuse me. Daddy says we can't afford nice things. I'm sure Daddy's doing his best to provide. Sometimes it's hard for adults. Oh, Lily knows that Daddy works really hard. That's why he sleeps a lot. Yeah, he's working hard for you. You know so much about Daddy. Do you know him? I don't. Ah, Lily thought you did since he works hard and goes out often. Then how can you be so sure if you don't know Daddy? Oh shit, she caught me. It's obvious because that's what daddies do when they can't buy nice things. It's just a guess. So it happens to more people? Wow! Like what the hell? That's not cool! It's a fixed window. It's a fixed window, so you aren't able to open it. The glass also seems to be very stuttery. You take a closer look. What the hell? What kind of a window was that? It looked kind of round and not nice, almost like all these plates. Something was right outside. It stared back, its mouth smirking from this side to side. You know, I feel safer inside then. Monster! The girl screams and you hold her tight in response. You take a second glance. It's an odd mask hanging on the iron bar outside the window. I guess Halloween came early, huh? Take a look at that then. It's creepy. Anyway, the girl sighs. Lily hates this place. She hates it so much. Except this cute room. This is kind of cute. The girl hugs you close, letting out a few sniffling sobs. Lily wants to leave. I want to leave now. Okay, fine. We'll leave. Going back. Okay. Hey, did you guys see that? There was something over there. You suddenly see a shadow quickly passes by. Lily holds your sleeve and pulls gently. She whispers, "Is that the monster?" It hasn't seen us yet. Lily, wait for it to pass. You nod, staring into the hall where the monster disappeared off to. Its footsteps were no longer audible. Lily sighs, and you smile at her. Good thing we waited. Aren't you a smart cookie? Hehehe. Well, if she was a smart cookie, she would have noticed the blood I had from cleaning the key earlier, and now she's stinky because of it. The blood she hated so much. You know, for a smart cookie, she's a smart cookie. Alright. Let's figure something out here. I mean, let's go left. Oh wait, the monster has a cute kitchen? Look at that, that's pretty cute. The room beyond the old door was a kitchen. The bulky metallic stove was perfectly dusted off and maintained constantly used. It might even be still a bit warm. Lily is restlessly looking around the room. Despite her mood improving so much, she's still anxious about getting out. While walking around, little Lily's feet trip on a few pebbles on her way, and she falls right on her knees. The floor is cobbled, so the heat is quite harsh. She recoils in pain, quickly sitting on her behind and holding her left knee. Luckily, it was just a scrape. Oh no! No, no! Oh! It hurts! You are quick to go to her, caressing her head to calm her down. Sing a lullaby. Hush, little Lily, don't you cry. Everything's going to be alright, you're not gonna die. It will hurt more if you whine. Don't you weep, it'll be just fine. The tear seems to stop. Lily appears to be dead after you sang the lullaby. Lily likes it when you sing, mister. Lily is sorry for crying. It's okay, but don't cry again next time. Alright, I'm saving. It's okay. Just don't cry next time. I was just kidding. I wasn't actually being a meanie. You think I'm gonna be a meanie? It's okay, it looks painful. You're a very strong girl for, you show those pebbles who's boss. Yeah. It didn't hurt so much, so Lily can take it. Alright. Lily will do what she does best, standing around the corner, while we take this plank to get across. Lily excitedly points you to a very heavy, thick, completely out-of-place plank laid right there, in the middle of the room. She's so proud of her finding, lifting her nose and smiling. Lily found a big log! This will be a great bridge! You ruffle the girl's hair. You're very sharp. You'll make a great detective. Hee. By the way, that's not called a log. It's a wooden board. FYI. Logs and boards are the same, right? They are wood. Well, she has a point. You shake your head. Well, Lily is still calling it a log. And there's nothing you can do about it, mister. The pouty girl refused to admit her mistake and proceeded to try and move the log. Her tiny arms were not strong enough to carry it. I mean, it is a log. You know how hard it is to carry a log. But if it was a board, now that's something else. Fearing that it might in fact crush the little girl, you hurried to take the log yourself. You are very strong, mister. If only you ate your veggies. Lily gets close to the shelf, trying to find anything that could be of use. But there is no such luck. This place is clean. At least clean of anything remotely useful of interesting. What do you think the monster cooks here? Probably. Actually, it could be children. But I was a prisoner here as well, so... Maybe a mixed soup. Oh, Lily hopes it has cow bones in them. Those are the best. Cow bones? The heck you eating? Pork bones are filthy and foamy. Okay, fine. Cow bones. This stove looked like it was used frequently. There's a kettle on top which still has some water inside. Lily, you're not gonna say something clever about the water? You're not gonna say some... Okay, sure. Keep it to yourself, Lily. You reach for the tap and slowly open it. For a moment, nothing happens. And then the old metallic fountain starts to shake in place. A deep low growl starts escaping from the dusty tip, and it soon turns into a rusty growling howl. But then it spits little bursts of muddy, filthy water. The howl stops and the water starts to run cleaner and cleaner until you're looking pristine and fresh. Lily smiles, excited. May Lily take a sip? You gently pick her up and help her get close to the water so she can cup her hands and drink. Cold! Surprised but delighted, she takes her sweet time finally satiating her thirst. Do you want to try it, mister? It's very good. Lily loves fresh water. Sure. We'll lean over and take a sip. Bah! Clean water, my only weakness. Alright, Lily. Time for your biggest test of all time. This cupboard that is higher than you. After a careful investigation, I've concluded. Bugs. What do you see? What do you see? She's so small she can't see. No matter how much she tries to jump, Lily couldn't reach the cabinets. There are a few teddy bears and a hot dog. Really? Her eyes are now full of excitement and wonder. It's empty. Stop teasing Lily! The girl pouts, softly punching your leg. A bad ending. She broke your leg. Maybe the monster doesn't keep human food because it eats little children. Mommy would always tell Lily to be a good girl because the monsters will come and eat naughty children. Maybe Lily's here in the monster's house because Lily's a bad girl. Yeah, how dare you help in the house and do chores to help your parents. Bad. I don't think you're a bad girl. You think so? Thank you, mister. Alright, Lily. A frown is on her face. When Lily fell, Lily's dress got dirty. Mommy's gonna be so mad. Like, she's gonna be so mad. How is she this mad? The girl starts patting herself, trying to dust her dress off. Mommy will be so angry. She will hit Lily again. Uh-oh, that's not good. No. Lily's sorry. Lily's so sorry. She looks like she's about to cry, but seems to be trying so hard not to. You kneel close to the girl and carefully help her brush the remaining dirt off. Is Lily's dress ruined forever, mister? Yeah, sadly there is no saving it. It's dead. I'm just kidding, it's not. Will Mommy hit Lily? This is Lily's only good dress. Don't worry, it can be washed with water and it'll be clean as new. She sighs in relief. Good, Mommy is scary when she's mad. Lily doesn't want to be in trouble? You won't be. I'm sure Mommy loves you no matter what. She finally smiles. It's a beautiful dress, by the way. Your mommy has good taste. Thank you. Lily loves this dress. It is super special since Mommy bought it. With money! Not all dresses like that. Once you are done cleaning her, Lily twirls in place to show her little skirt off. She twirls and loops like a bee. She seems at ease once more. One day Lily will buy more dresses, but this one will always be Lily's favorite. Damn, she needs plates, dresses. There is actually a door here, I just noticed. You know what? Lily, maybe this place isn't so bad, you know? Okay, fine. Let's go down this tormenting hall. Actually, super good ending. Here I come. I'm gonna use the board to get across. Would you believe it? Actually, should I? Alright, Lily, what's down here? Okay. Two windows facing one another, but both are barred. It's a trap! Calm down, Lily. It's just a wall. It's a dead end. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Let's get out of here. You carefully put the plank on the floor, making sure it stays nice and firm above the pitfall. A bridge has been made. Ta-da! We're so smart. How are we this smart? I don't know, Lily. How are we this smart? A bridge stands above the pitfall. It's not exactly sturdy, but it will have to do. You easily jump over to the other side and wait for Lily to join you. She looks at the plank and the hole, hesitant. Hold my hand if it'll make you feel better. Thank you, mister. Lily grabs your hand and takes her first step on the bridge. She tries to be brave, keeping her eyes closed, but she squeezes your hand as she tries to not look down. After a few more steps, she finally crossed over, and your hand is now broken because she's so strong. As soon as you enter the room, the distant sobs of a woman suddenly echo in the hall. That sounds like a lady in trouble. Mister, do you think there are more little rooms where the monster keeps people? Anyhow, we have to help her. The light suddenly switched off and the room went dark. What was that? Why is it suddenly dark? Lily clenches the hem of your shirt. Are you scared? Lily hesitantly shook her head. More importantly, the lady must be in trouble. We have to help. Am I the only one who feels that, like, that's gonna be a trap? I would like to have Lily look through the window and see what she sees before I walk in there. Because you gotta understand, if I put myself in danger, I put Lily in danger as well. Because she's always right behind me. So, let's take a look at the window. That's not where the crime... Oh, she's not there? Okay, so let's go in there. What is... When you open the door, the sobbing of the woman gets louder. So it's a recording. Where the crying woman where the crying coming from? Lily doesn't see any lady. The sobbing keeps on going louder and louder. It doesn't seem to be on a loop either. It's just that long of a recording. What? There is no lady? But the cries are coming from this box. You take a glance at her reaction before trying to turn it off. You instead accidentally press the wrong button. The sound somehow gets louder. Leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. The one begins to scream and shriek. You monsters! The two! You finally find a button to turn it off. You sigh relieved. That was nasty to hear. She sounds scared. Lily... Oh, she sounds scared. Lily hopes she's okay. Lily, analysis. Lily seems to be in deep in thought. Were you scared of the sound of the woman crying? What's so scary about it? She sounds sad. Other children would probably find it uncomfortable to hear. Well, Lily isn't like other children. Yeah, you are braver than the rest, and I guess eat less veggies than the rest as well. Lily snatches the feather pen. Lily wants to draw. Lily is a really good artist. That's not important right now. Oh, you're right. Way to go, shut it down. Come on, let her draw. It's a stuttery table. Oh, look at that. We're right here. I don't really see an exit. Should I take a screenshot? I'm gonna take a screenshot. Why not? There you go, I took a screenshot. We're good. Okay, Lily. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna save video game. So wait, this door is back. And this is storage. Wide, heavy-looking shelves extend as far as the eye could see. In this rather long room, all stacked to the top with boxes, cans, pots, and ladles. Many different things that one would expect to find in the kitchen. The pantry! We found the pantry! We struck gold! Look at her. Okay, fine. What can I interact with? I can interact with the light? Just an old ceiling light. There are 2 large cauldrons. Lily looks at you, feeling clever. Maybe the monsters does eat normal things like soup and curry. Look at these things. They are so big. Hee hee. Lily wants to jump inside. Oh, it's filthy? Lily starts to look through the boxes in the lower shelves. Sadly, everything she finds is disappointing. This all went bad. Daddy says things like last longer than labels say, but these smell. They stink. You decide to help. Check in for the shelves that are too far up for Lily. Among everything, you fish out a little basket with some moldy-looking bread inside. You offer it to Lily. Oh, food! She picks it up excitedly, quickly going through each piece of bread. She sorts out the ones good enough to eat. She is tempted to take a bite immediately, but she then looks up at you. Do you want some, mister? It looks yummy. I don't like bread. But you have to eat good to grow big, right? I'm already big. You're the one who needs to grow bigger and stronger. You're still a small baby. Lily is not a baby. The girl pouts, but that makes her decide to take a bite. What food do you like, mister? You can't be picky or you'll get a small and thin. Lily is nagging quite intensely at you about being a picky eater. Lily looks around the pantry with innocent curiosity. Well, that's great. That's just great. At the end of the hall is a pitch black, enough to stop your path. Lily holds your hand. It's dark. It's gonna be fine. Is it a good idea? I can't walk into the dark, that makes sense. The room looked dusty, as if no one used the room in years. Suddenly you hear a creak and see one of the closet doors slowly open. It's a closet bear. It's nothing. It's a mouse. It's just a rat. Stinky rat. Lily happily prances over to the flashlight and picks it up, showing it off to you before trying it out. It works! It still has batteries! The girl celebrates, shaking it around. Careful! If the batteries run out, we won't be able to use it. Give it to me now! Okay. I'll go with the first option. Oh, you are right. You're correct. How are you this correct? Daddy always says that. Save everything you can. Yes! Yes! She entrusts the flashlight to you. Okay. Ah! Oh, okay. Sorry, that just opened too fast. My baby heart couldn't stand it. Ah. Nothing. I don't know if I'm actually checking each individual drawer. I'm just checking, regardless, just to make sure we don't miss some batteries for the good ending or some shit. Anyway, I think that's done for. Oh, look at that! Look at all this dust! Lily! Lily jumps on top of the bed, causing a cloud of dust to rise. The last thing I see before I die. The girl coughs as she tries to fan the dust away. Lily's sleepy, but the bed is dirty. Another rat! God damn it, rats! Alright, fine. Let's get out of here, Lily. Now we got the flashlight. Turn it on! Turn it on! Come on! You press the button. Eek! What is that? Lily gasps and quickly runs back into the room. You follow suit. You can hear heavy, slow footsteps. Checking, walking, prowling. You hold Lily close. She covers her mouth to not make a sound as you try to hear what's going on outside. The deep, heavy footsteps of the monster is so close to the door. Then it stays silent for a good moment. You look at Lily and make a gesture to hide. Hide under the bed. Hide under the desk. No monster likes desks. She'll be fine. The door is kicked, opening violently, and the heavy steps of the monster comes in. It's taken such a leisurely step. It's breathing so heavily it deafens every other side. It sounds excited. The monster comes up atop of in the very middle of the room and stays there, motionless, breathing, waiting. Lily whimpers, pressing her hands hard against her mouth. The creature's hand knocks slowly on the polished surface on top of where you're hiding. It knows. Yeah, it knows that this desk is empty. Ah. What a fun game. I can sense your despair. It's intoxicating. The monster still knocks on the surface, rhythmically. But I'll give you another chance to run. I'll give you hope. That'll make the game more fun. Knocks gets harder and harder, starting to echo in the whole room. The creature chuckles before slowly walking out of the room. It slams the door on the way out. It knows. It just tapped on the desk. It doesn't count. You stay still until you can no longer hear the monster. After a while, Lily slowly curls up against you, her entire body trembling. This is too much. This is beyond what you can take. Lily's face turns blue as she tears up. Lily hates this. Lily hates this so much. Lily begins to bawl uncontrollably. Shush, don't cry. You'll be heard. But the monster is going to catch and eat us. It'll be alright. This is a chance to escape. You have to have hope. Maybe he's vegan. The girl nods, but she's still shivering, unable to calm down. Hush, little Lily. Don't you cry. Everything's fine, and I'll tell you why. The monster isn't here no more. We saw it walk out that door. She eventually comes down after hearing the familiar song. Your song makes Lily miss Mommy and Daddy. It makes Lily feel at home. It makes Lily calm down. And you're right, the monster is not here anymore. But it... Then why didn't it eat us when it caught us? Maybe it's vegan. Lily doesn't like this game. Lily doesn't like stupid hide and seek. Lily doesn't want to play anymore. You can still win the game. You just have to stay hopeful. She nods and clenches on her small fist. You're right, mister. You both look around as you walk back to the hallway. Every corner, every little space in the case that Finn is holding somewhere. There's no one here, see? Let me save the game. Oh. I know, you're looking at me and you're like, haha, you scared. You think I'm scared? I'm going back there and I'm gonna whoop his ass. Lily was so happy for a moment. Where'd he go? He ran away because he's so scared. That's where he went, just so you know. He ran away from me. Just as you enter the new hallway, the flashlight runs out of batteries. Oh no, what do we do now? What if we need it in the future? Then we'll steal a lamp. Look at these lamps. We can steal those. And there are so many doors. Are we lost? When will we get to the exit? Lily lets out a shaky sigh of frustration, clinging to your hand. Oof! You gently pat her head. It's going to be fine. Maybe the end is near. Do you promise? Are you sure? Lily is going to trust you. Lily just wants to see Mommy and Daddy again. They must worry about Lily. Yep, they must be very worried. There is nothing to the left side actually, and I can't go back anymore. I guess because I can't walk in the dark, so... I guess I'm gonna choose the right door. Oh no! Look at that teddy bear. Lily is impressed with this room. She takes small steps at the rug to feel the soft woven silk on her feet. It's like the rugs in the fairy tales. Lily wishes we could use it to fly away. Her little banter is interrupted by a loud thud right outside the door. She quickly shuts up, covering her mouth. You cautiously open the door to see what's happening outside. The monster slams the door shut. Oh, I should have knocked. Maybe it was occupied. Whoops. Lily was shaken by the loud sound. What was that? It was the monster! I should lie. I should lie like a fucking butterfly. Let's go. Her naive and innocent mind was fine with your answer. It was best not to tell her what you saw since she would just be frightened. It's better when she's smiling and happy. After waiting a few minutes, you open the door again. The monster had left. It's now safe for you to go back outside. The monster again does that again. Hamster. Lily wonder if she will ever get a hamster. Yeah, but not this one. This one seems injured. They are smelly creatures. But this one is very clean, right? It has toilet paper all around it. It's not toilet paper. It's an undead rodent. Whatever you say, mister. So there's nothing in there. A merciless, beastly hound, a servant of the beast, a devourer, a very dumb dog. Aw, Lily love doggies. This one looks so fluffy. This doggy look like a very good dog. Yeah, they are. Look it up. Lily stands right beside the fireplace, a few pieces of wood burning brightly. She rubs her hand together before keeping them close to the flames. Oh, Lily loves a little fire. They feel so nice in the winter. Lily likes to look at it going pop, pop while burning. And it is so warm. What's that red stuff here before? Lily, it's not so sure. The blood trail come from here, and by opening this door, it is clear why. Shelves after shelves of heavy-looking bloody plastic bags rest everywhere. The room is quite cold. This place smells so bad. Where is it coming from? The little girl complained, covering her nose and trying not to cough and hack too loudly. The smell isn't that bad. You must have a broken nose, mister. Don't monster keeping weird smelly stuff. I'll tell you what it is. It's probably that stupid hamster. Okay. You keep checking on Lily, just in case she needs anything. Lily's covering her nose with her little hands in an attempt to block the smell, but it's futile. Many bags of bleeding food. Some of them smell real bad from being decomposed for too long. Do you think it's sheep inside? Lots of sheep? Okay, Lily. By the way, what about this door? Oh, not again. Not again with this shit. Okay, fine. I'm saving the game and I'm going in. Lily, cover me. The windows are facing another but barricaded. Dead end. So why is there 2 dead ends? It's dark. Too bad the batteries of the flashlight gave up on you. Oh, where do we find another light? Don't worry, I got this. I got this. This one must be the most comfortable room in here. The bed looks wide and soft. The rug on the floor gives the place a nice tinge of color. And the desk is polished and beautiful. It's not so beautiful to me. It is wide and spacious, but it feels empty. No, it's not empty. You're small, so it feels empty. Okay, maybe it's a little empty. Ah! Hey, actually, there was a jump scare. Hey, an ugly mask! Since Lily is frightened, you close the drawer. Lily takes a little portrait on the desk, staring at it for a while. It's a man and someone's arm. The side of the picture has been violently ripped off, but you can still tell there is someone beside. Yep, seems like this guy is the best friend with the arms. Who are they? Did they used to live here? Maybe they got eaten by the monster. Poor them. The monster must have been so hungry that it ate half of the picture. She's right. Lily thinks this might be useful for light the hallway. You know, after a closer inspection, I believe that's right. Things are going great. Lily might be getting home soon, Mommy and Daddy. You take the lamp. Don't jump at this double bed. A double bed. The kind you see in the main room of old manors, like the ones the owners share. It's clean, better than the previous bed in the other room. This is so big! This is the biggest bed Lily has ever seen! Who could sleep here? Maybe it's the monster's bed. But it's so big! Big beds are cold if you don't share them! Do monsters even share beds? Like roomies? But the monster is already big, so maybe it doesn't need to share. Whoops! Didn't mean to. Would you believe it? Disgusting, Lily. Alright, the room feels colder than the others. Ashes everywhere, and the place is just littered with burnt bones. No more bones! How many? Come on, it's not that scary. It's alright, don't look at them, and you'll be fine. You venture forward, kicking the bones and skulls away. Lily doesn't follow you. Lily will still wait here! See? He was smoking keys, that's the problem. That's why everything burned. Give me that key. In the skull, you spy a big key lodged in the jaw. You take the skull and pull the key out. You take the key and throw the skull away. Might come in handy. She looks at you and then looks away, nodding a bit. What's wrong, Lily? Spill the beans, cool head. Everything's wrong. Lily hates this place. It stinks. Okay, fine. We don't have to stay here. Let me just inspect that. Skull, femurs, ribs, and spine. So many bodies were burnt here to quicken decomposition. Maybe it's just a spare for, if you lose your spine, you can get another one. Who am I kidding? Lily is still shaken, standing by the door while sometimes looking at you. How do you do it, mister? Doesn't it feel icky? So many people dead. Doesn't it bother you? They're already dead. Nothing to be scared of. I'm an adult. I have to be brave. I can't be scared of little things. They're already dead. Lily stares at you, not really convinced. Just stay there while I take a look around. Uh-oh, another dead end? What the? Save. What's up with these dead ends? Finally, the whole hallway is revealed. A bloody carcass rests right on the floor. Above it is a message. You will never escape. You see Lily covering her mouth, trying not to scream. No. Is that... Her breathing becomes heavy as she begins to panic. Hush, little Lily. Don't you scream. I'm going to... it's not bad as it seems. I was about to say I'm gonna give you ice cream. I'm gonna get you ice cream. No, don't sing anymore. Had enough of this bullshit. Since that didn't work, you hold her close instead. Sadly, this has gotten to the point that not even singing will do much. Lily shivers in place, paralyzed by the fear. She clings to your legs. She stares at the corpse. He's asleep? No, he's dead. Isn't he going to be dead too? Lily doesn't want to die. You hug her tightly. It's going to be all right. You have to stay hopeful. Hope? You should always stay hopeful. Lily smiles at you. You're right, mister. Now that you say that, bad corpses aren't that bad. We won't give up until the very end. There was now a look of determination to survive in her eyes. Lily will be home soon. With Daddy and Mommy. Would you believe it? Lily will have to hope for the best. Determination. By the way, does this dead body has anything? The body doesn't have a face or hands. Lily covers her eyes as she trembles at the sight. Whoops. You'll never escape. Haha. You can't tell me what to do. Proceed? Sure? You open the door only for it to lead to another hallway. There is light falling from the top of the ceiling, but it's as if it's symbolic. Lily stares at the locked door in front of us. Do you think we're getting close to the end? Do you? There was a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Lily hated this hide-and-seek game, but now Lily's happy. Lily's going to win, and the monster gonna lose. I'm in this game too, you know. You're right, mister. We are going to win. Lily's happy you're here. Lily doesn't know what to do without you. Eek! Stinky! Lily starts to scream at the sight of the monster and rushes towards the end of the hallway. You quickly run after her. Turn left, turn right, jam the key further inside first. The lock wouldn't budge. Lily is screaming, clinging to you, panting and pointing. It's coming! Hurry the fuck up! Alright, I'm gonna turn it right. You try again, but it still didn't work. The monster is getting close! And it has something in its hands! Are you deaf? I'm telling you, open this damn door! Alright, I'm gonna turn it left. We're trying one more, but it's still stuck. Hurry the fuck up! One last final attempt and the door finally unlocks. You push right through and slam the door behind you. It won't stop anything though. The light of the breaking dawn shines so brightly in this room, right atop the stairwell leading to the heavy double gates, the exit. The door was left slightly agape, and you could see the light from the outside. Lily cries, her little legs running as fast as they can. It is over. Yes, let's go, mister. We are saved. We are saved. Praise be the Lord. Lily tugs on your shirt to pull you towards the exit, but you wouldn't budge. Her whole body jerks to a stop when she realizes you weren't moving at all. She turns to look at you. She blinks and tugs at your arm. Mister, why are we stopping? The monster is close. We have to hurry. The door is kicked open violently, a cloud of dust rising from the floor as the monster cuckles. Lily shrieks and pulls your arm again. Please, mister, please! This isn't funny, come on! Please! Mister, what are you doing? Why won't you move? Turns out I was his boyfriend all along. Mister, why do you have a knife? Why are you pointing it at Lily? Why? This isn't hide and seek, is it? Why are you smiling? Why are you smelly? No! Hush, little Lily. Don't be sad. But you can't now that you are dead. You could never win from the start. I aim to tear your hopes apart. You received a gift. Open it in the main menu. Oh, come on, man. They have to show me the skeleton of Lily? No. Fuck this game, man. Wasn't that fun, darling? Come on, isn't there like a super secret good ending that I can send Lily out? Oh man! I just looked at the game. There is no other ending. But in all honesty, I enjoy this game. I really wished Lily would get out, but it seems like the main character was playing for the other team. That's unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. I don't know what to say. It's just kind of sad, you know? I gave Lily her own voice, her own attitude. She... Oh man, that really sucks. It was written by this dude, so you know who to blame. And also this individual made the art. Oh man, how could you make this? Well, that was Hush Little Lily. That's just unfortunate. Nothing else to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you some other time. Bye-bye.